Dear internationals, I want to welcome you to another Q&A session with Fintiba. As the winter semester is just around the corner and we are in constant exchange with different universities and experts from the industry, we want to update you on your most relevant questions. Therefore, we talked to different experts from 3 different types of universities, and in the following interviews, your questions will be answered by a public university represented through the University of Magdeburg, a private university, our partner, the BSBI in Berlin, and we also asked our partner, the German Jordanian University in Jordan, as they constantly send students to Germany for studying. So enjoy our video, stay tuned, and in case you have any questions, please just leave a comment below.
Hello, nice to have you here, and thank you for taking your time to answer to our questions. How is it at the moment? Are you in the international office there, and can students come to you for appointments? How does it work at the moment?
Yes, yes, I'm in the university in my office. We have office hour every Tuesday and Thursday, but we change it, of course. Every student has to do an online appointment, and we confirm this appointment, and then the students can come to our office. And normally we have like 20 minutes for every student.
And speaking of the next semester, when will actually the winter semester start officially at the University of Magdeburg?
Yes, also, in Germany, we have like 2 semesters, the winter and the summer semester. The winter semester is starting on the 1st of October, but we changed in our university the lecture period. The lecture period is starting on the 26th of October, also 3 weeks later. And hopefully students are here to start with the semester with us.
And will the winter semester take place in attendance form, or are you considering switching to online courses?
Yes, also of course the faculties, this is their decision, and of course we are saying like bachelor courses, also for really when they are coming directly from school and going to the university, we say in the bachelor courses are maybe more offline courses, and in the master courses maybe we can start with online courses, but later on there will be offline courses as well, and that's why we decided there is no one course only in digital form. All courses have presence courses.
And are there certain protection measurements you will implement in order to keep safety?
Yes, of course. Like in every institution, there the hygiene regulations will be observed, and we are training every day with this. You have to wear like a mask. There will be disinfection regularly of the class halls. Of course, there's a distance between the persons. Like, I mean, when we have the big lecture halls, the biggest one is like with 600, approximately 600 people. And we know with the regulations, is it like that only 120 people can stay, or 120 students can stay in this big hall.
How do you think it is at the moment, as there will be probably less students? Do you think there will be also more accommodations available then for students?
I hope so.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think because of the Studentenwerk, what every university has, the student dorms on campus, they told me the request for a room in the student dorms, it's much higher than the last years. Maybe the students are thinking, okay, we have to be on campus.
Mhm.
So because they have a single room, it's not flat sharing, they can stay there maybe for 2 weeks for quarantine or whatever. And with the private landlords, maybe it's more difficult to get a rent contract before, and that's yeah. But I think they will get an accommodation, and with furniture, this is the other thing what is really important. And we have like 2 students assistants who are where the students can contact our students assistants for supporting and helping like accommodation, and yes.
Okay.
And of course, like every university, we have a welcome week. It's more a digital welcome week where we have like meetings online and presentations or podcasts about the city, that they get a first impression about the university, the city. that they are maybe hopefully best prepared when they are arriving.
Another challenge for some students is the financial situation. Do you have a certain financial support program for students in financial needs?
As we had it in the summer semester, that we had like a Gericke Hilf, because our university is Otto von Gericke, and Gericke is helping. That means the members of the university or students could donate amount of money, and with this amount we supported 400 students, international and national students, with a small scholarship. And I think we do it in this winter semester again. The Studentenwerk, of course, has an amount of money where you can apply or register for supporting. And the international office, we offer graduation grants each semester, but not for freshmen, so not for in the first semester. When they're in the second, third, or fourth semester, then they can apply for this grant. But of course, we have like a career service, like other universities. Maybe they can apply for student assistant jobs. They have the possibility with their residence permit that they can work in Germany, and maybe they can start with working maybe in the supermarket or in the university. Also, we try or support or like the students that they are financed or that they can live here.
Thank you so much for taking your time. I think we could really help a couple of students with your answers. And yeah, thank you so much. And please stay healthy and have a nice day. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I'm really glad that I have Ankita Jain from the Berlin School of Business and Innovation with me today. And the BSBI is a very young university in Germany, very international, and we're really curious to hear about the current situation there. So Ankita, what I would like to know is, so what is the current situation for international students wanting to come to BSBI this winter semester like at the moment?
With this one, I think I know pretty sure, especially in India, there is a lockdown situation where people are not going out. But I think with Berlin, it's not the scenario. We are allowed to go out, we are allowed to travel, we are allowed to eat outside. And with university, within a week, now we are having exams. So students are already on campus. And within a week, they will be anyways on campus. So they will have an opportunity to learn online, as well as if they want to be on campus, they can come on campus and learn. So of course, we are having this health, safety, precautionary measures, but they will be here on campus to have their lessons.
And regarding this winter semester intake, how do you see the behavior of international students from different countries? Who can come, who can't come, who faces difficulties?
Of course, with this one, we already have received a lot of numbers where people have already received visas to come over here. So we are waiting to welcome them. But people who have not received visas, they will have an online registration with us, and they can already start studying with us. Meanwhile, where the visas have been approved. So I think with this scenarios, COVID is going to be a normal scenario, a normal flu thing for everybody, and they will be able to touch down Germany at earliest, I believe.
So students still considering coming to Germany, could they still apply now and make it in time for this year's winter semester?
Definitely they can, because we have this broad window period of registration, especially with this COVID period. We are giving them more of time to register with us. And of course, we have 3 intakes per year. I think Germany, with many universities, it is 2 intakes. So they have more of time, or let's say more of flexibility with BSBI.
And do you see any differences from regions globally, the effects on COVID on your intake, from which countries people come?
For us, because majority of students are coming from India, at least for BSBI, particular states such as Mumbai, people are receiving visas at faster rate than from Delhi. So yes, we are seeing a lot of people who have touched down earliest in Germany are from Mumbai, but in Delhi they are still waiting. They are very curious because many of their classmates are from same country, but they are already in Germany, and few of them are still waiting for the visas. So yeah, that's the biggest change we have noticed so far.
So does it mean you are expecting sort of similar numbers like last year's, or will you see the COVID situation in the overall number of international students at your school?
It might go a bit low than the last year because last year we had a huge spike. As you know, we are very young. So when we started, it was a bit low, of course. And then it spiked in the next year. And then again with this COVID, we will have a bit less. But I would say it would be less in terms of on campus. But when we see on larger part comparing both online and on campus, then it will be equal to that. But definitely we see a reduction of 25% of the intakes we see from the last year.
Do you see any support that international students need in those times? Something people can need especially now?
Yes, definitely, because everything is getting virtual and we are also doing this webinars virtually. We have this series of monthly webinar schedules where we have Q&As with different departments of BSBI. So students get a chance to speak with admin team, finance team, career services, visa support. So they already have the schedule with them, and each month they can come over and let's say they're having issues with visa office. So they can come on the video call, they can talk. So this is the basic virtual support, at least we are providing them, which is also personalized, of course, and it's flexible enough for everybody to join in any part of the world they are. That's what
Do
it's
you have any special recommendations for the students that are still abroad and sort of longing for their trip to Germany?
Yeah, I think the most thing I would have seen is I thought that would have like people would not come over for studies, but now it is very opposite. Now people they want to step out of the country because they see, especially in India, there's not a lot of freedom. There is a lockdown, health and safety issues. But in Germany, which is like health, it's stronger. We have a strong health background here, and also with Germany, there's not more lockdown. Basically, they can travel to all over Europe. So I think don't worry if you take care of yourself, have a safe trip, and if you want to make your dreams come true, just fly. Don't worry, it's okay.
Hi, and thank you for taking your time to answer our questions today. Are there still many students who want to come to Germany at the moment, or is it much less as before Corona?
Yeah, let's say, regardless of the entire crisis, the vast majority of students they still want to go to Germany because they say like I came to GJU to gain this experience in traveling to Germany and experiencing Europe. So yeah, let's say very minor students, number of students they let's say cut their German year plans, but the rest of the students they want to continue their studies to Germany, which is, to be honest, it's kind of comfortable because you see like the students they want to go whatever the reason was, like we want to move on, we want to travel to Germany.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but it's nice to hear that we can stop them and then they still want to come. What is your feeling? How do German universities handle the situation?
Yeah. Let's say since the COVID-19 start to spread, so to say, worldwide very fast, and the world, to be honest, was not fully prepared to it. Like as we all know, like first it affected China and then start rapidly go to other countries. So at the beginning, it was kind of hectic. It was in March, specifically. It was kind of not easy to deal with a new thing, and so all universities, even GJU, like we started to create kind of new FAQs, a new regulation modification of regulations of the German year, so to say. So for our German partners, in general, they dealt with the situation perfectly. They found a very kind of flexible solutions for us. Like whenever we ask them, like, could you please make it this like this, and we change it exceptionally this year, they say, okay, we know this is a very exceptional year, we can do it. So in the end, in total, like we are very happy, very satisfied about how our German partner university they dealt with the whole situation.
Okay, that's nice to hear. Yeah, the winter semester is gonna start very soon. So, do you have the feeling that most of them offer present semesters as well at the moment, or is it mostly online, or is it a mix?
Yeah, let's say the vast majority of our German partner university they offered our students a mixed lectures, but they want them to come to Germany, and a very few partners they want to make it 100% online. But even from those universities, they want to bring the students to Germany, like not to keep them in Jordan. So yeah, let's say the majority or like even every partner university, they want to bring the students to Germany, so they are physically in town, in the same town of the or the city of the university.
Okay, perfect. And how do you, on your side, support your students in the special situation? What kind of support do you give them?
I highly advise them to move on with their journey to Germany because it's very exceptional. It will happen once in your life. Even if you go to Germany in the future, it will not be like this Germany because now you are a student. You will gain the experience by, let's say, contacting or dealing with international students from all over the world. You will travel a lot. You are still young. You have the spirit of the youth. So I highly advise you to travel to Germany and don't let anything to make kind of a block in front of your plans. Move on, and you will definitely enjoy your stay in Germany.